And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to be successful on Saturday.
Mario Barrios has officially started camp for Ryan Garcia, and he's wasting no time getting sharp. The message is simple. Barrios is treating this like a fight he has to win, not just a title defense. Right from the start of camp, Barrios didn't sound like a guy who's just here to survive rounds. He sounded like a man hunting a finish. He stated, "I think he's getting a little worn down now. For sure I can knock him out." That's a dangerous statement to make when you're talking about Ryan Garcia, because one mistake can change the whole fight in seconds. But Barrios isn't speaking like someone who's scared of the speed or the hype. He's speaking like someone who sees cracks and believes the timing is perfect to break him. The scary part is, Barrios has the size, the patience, and the kind of power that can build up over rounds. If Ryan slows even a little, those clean shots start landing heavier and heavier, and once a fighter starts feeling that pressure, the fight can turn into a real problem fast. This is exactly why this matchup feels like it could explode at any moment. Barrios isn't only talking big, he's backing it up with a real change in camp, like he's setting everything up to make this his best night. And that's where Joe Goosen comes in, because Goosen was once Ryan Garcia's coach, and now he's the one working in Mario Barrios' corner for this fight.
Because we had spoken about the fight ad nauseum, and at the end of the day, I said, the world needs more men like Mario Barrios. Because I was impressed with his class and dignity and the way he handled himself.
That switch alone adds a different kind of pressure to the matchup. It feels like Barrios is trying to level up, not just show up, and he brought in a trainer who's seen Ryan up close. Goosen knows the rhythm Ryan likes, the moments when he gets comfortable, and the spots where opponents usually hesitate. If Barrios can use that and stay calm, the fight could start looking very different after the early rounds. The crowd might come for Ryan's speed and flash, but Barrios is building something heavier. Steady shots, steady pressure, and no panic. And when a fighter keeps walking you down without rushing, it slowly drains you. That's the kind of fight where one clean punch can change everything. The more you look at it, the more it feels like this isn't just hype, it's a plan. Goosen isn't just talking about being ready, he's describing a camp that's being pushed harder than usual, like they're trying to build something that won't break late. And when a veteran trainer starts speaking this confidently, it usually means the work in the gym is matching the talk.
We took to it very well. We're doing a lot of work. I mean, we're probably doing triple the rounds that you're normally used to, right, Mario? Yeah. So we're putting in a lot of rounds, and thankfully we got great sparring. And I just know both of these guys, and I said it to Eric Gomez earlier, both of these guys are going to be in great shape. You're going to get a classic fight here. I predict that. Ryan's going to bring 100%, as Henry said, and we're looking to bring 120%. And that's my goal, and that's Mario's goal.
After that, the mood shifts from hype to warning. You can feel that Goosen expects Ryan to show up at his best, but he's also planning for a fight that gets ugly deep into the rounds. The idea is simple. If both men are in top shape, then skill matters, but willpower matters even more. Barrios doesn't have to win every second. He just has to keep the pressure real and stay disciplined. And if Ryan starts slowing even slightly, that's when all those extra rounds in camp start paying back. This is where it gets interesting, because the fight starts sounding like a test of who can hold their nerve when it's painful. The closer we get, the more it feels like someone is going to get dragged into deep water. Goosen is painting a picture of a fight that starts fast and stays violent, the kind that doesn't give you time to settle in. When a trainer talks like this, it feels less like promotion and more like a real preview of what they're expecting on the night.
This is a pay-per-view fight, and a lot of people should tune into it because it's not going to be boring at all. And both guys are going to dish out a lot of punishment, and punishment will be taken in too. But these guys are going to be ready to come out of the chute hard at each other. Nobody's going to be messing around, dancing around the ring, I can tell you that. That's what my prediction is. That being said, we're preparing for that type of fight. And, I mean, I can't wait to see it, and I can't wait to come out on top. That's our goal. Why else would we be here but to win?
After that, you can almost see the style of fight he's preparing Barrios for. No slow feeling out rounds, no long breaks, no safe cruising, just two men trying to take something from each other. That's what makes it thrilling, because if the pace is high early, mistakes come quicker and damage stacks up faster. Barrios isn't just training for rounds, he's training for chaos. And Ryan's speed becomes even more dangerous in a fight like that, because one clean shot can shock the whole arena. But the same goes the other way too. If Barrios lands heavy while Ryan is mid-attack, it can change the mood instantly. This is the type of matchup where the crowd gets quiet for a second, right before something big happens. And when Goosen talks about wanting to finish on top, you can tell he believes this camp is built for that moment. Barrios didn't shy away from the talk about a fully focused Ryan. He leaned into it. You can tell he wants the best version of Ryan to show up, so nobody can explain anything away after the fight.
Y'all know what I bring every time I step in there. You know, that they said that, you know, that he's focused, that, you know, that we're going to get a Ryan that's 100%. And, you know, that makes me happy to hear. So, you know, when I will possess on the 21st, there are going to be no excuses. But yeah, you know, like you said, y'all know what I get. I mean, y'all know what y'all get when I step in the ring. I don't quit on my knee. You know, I always, you know, go out there and...
he said the same thing, literally line for line.
Anyways.
He got it to work.
You're going to get it. Like, the boxing fans are going to get a great fight. And, you know, this ain't a fight that you guys want to miss. Thank you.
After that, his message feels like a challenge and a warning at the same time. He's basically saying this isn't going to be a pretty safe fight where someone cruises and talks their way out later. He's putting his identity on the table, pressure, toughness, and staying in it when it gets uncomfortable. That's what builds suspense. Because if Ryan really comes in sharp and fast, Barrios is promising he won't fold or back up. Instead, he's expecting the fight to heat up and stay hot. The kind where the crowd knows something crazy can happen any second. And when both men are confident the other one has to work, it usually means the pace is going to be brutal. This is the type of mindset that creates a classic or a stoppage out of nowhere. On the other hand, Henry Garcia is keeping Ryan's corner loud and confident, like they're walking into this fight with zero fear. While Barrios is making changes in camp and talking about endings, Henry is pushing the idea that Ryan is locked in and ready to take over the whole night.
That when Ryan is 100%, no one can beat him. And I'm going to tell you this right now, Ryan is 100%. Come February 21st, you're going to see it. It's going to be a great show, and we're here to win and take this title.
From their side, this isn't being treated like a risky challenge or a let's see what happens kind of fight. It sounds like they believe Ryan is coming in sharp, focused, and fully prepared to steal the spotlight. And that's what makes the build-up feel tense. Because when a father speaks with that much certainty, it raises the stakes for everyone watching. Now, it's not just Barrios versus Ryan, it's two camps trying to control the story before the first bell even rings. Every time Barrios talks, it feels like pressure. Every time Henry talks, it feels like a promise. And when you mix promises with pressure, you usually get chaos. This fight is starting to feel like one of those nights where one big moment flips everything. Oscar De La Hoya is also adding fuel to this fight. And he's not talking like a promoter trying to sell tickets. He's talking like someone who truly believes Ryan is coming into this moment with a different kind of fire.
I see something different in Ryan's eyes. And, you know, when he just mentioned that he's hurt, a hurt fighter, and this is coming from a fighter now, not from a promoter. A hurt fighter is a very dangerous, dangerous fighter. Especially when you go back with your team that made you, that molded you, that got you to this place. So, Joe, is this fight going to be exciting?
Yes.
It's going to be really, really exciting because Mario Barrios is a tremendous fighter, a tremendous champion. I know his abilities. I know his skill set. But like I said, I believe that Ryan Garcia, he's not back. He's always been here. But he has that sparkle in his eye that he's now hungrier than ever, which is going to make it very, very dangerous for Mario. So
after that, the whole storyline starts feeling more intense because it's not just about training hard anymore. It's about mindset. When people close to Ryan keep saying he looks different, it makes fans wonder what version of him is really showing up on fight night. The scary part is, a fighter with something to prove can be unpredictable in the best and worst way. It can bring out sharp focus or wild risk. And against a champion like Barrios, You don't get many chances to make mistakes. That's why this matchup feels like it could explode early, because both guys have reasons to go for it. Barrios has the belt and the pressure. Ryan has the spotlight and the hunger. And when those two things collide, you usually get a fight nobody forgets. Ryan is clearly not treating this like a normal press run or a calm build-up. The way he's talking, you can feel he's already in fight mode and looking to make a statement.
The fight is February 21st, but we are promoting a fight. So, you're going to hear me speak my piece. I'm on my shit. I'm ready to put a beating on somebody. I'm hungry, literally. I'm 154 right now. I'm ahead of schedule. Joe knows when I'm locked in, I'm locked in. So he knows that there's going to be a real fight. I just hope that you stop it, but I know Joe's not the type of guy to stop it. But, my prediction is going to be a lot of cuts in this fight. And it's going to be a great fight.
After that, the energy gets even more intense because he's not just promising a win, he's promising damage. It feels like he's trying to set the tone early, like he wants Barrios to feel the pressure before they even touch gloves. The scary part is how confident he sounds about being ahead in his preparation. When a fighter says he's locked in like that, it usually means he's not planning to take this slow. And if the fight turns rough like he expects, it could become the kind of night where both guys leave with marks. The closer we get, the more it feels like this won't be a chess match. It'll be a storm. Ryan didn't stop at calling out the fight. He started calling out the people around it too. You can tell he's been watching everything closely, and he hasn't forgotten anything from the past.
One thing that we do know about Mario Barrios is he's a very durable fighter. He will come back the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th round and keep fighting on, even though he's may have got hurt or this and that. So we've been studying a lot of them. One thing I do want to mention, they got 3 guys that used to train me, not just Joe. This man called the Avengers. I call them the traitors. They got Wally, you got Justin Fortune, even though he was one time. We're not too, mad at him. But we do got some gifts for them. Everybody's probably wondering why I'm wearing a backpack.
You got a gift for me?
I do.
Oh, really? Okay. All right, there we go. Do I have to? What?
Oh, this one's for Wally, but we'll save that. We'll find Joe's first.
Oh, boy.
Where's it
Trader, right?
Oh, no, yeah.
Right?
You already
Right?
did. Good for the program.
I hope.
The traitor, Joe Goosen. There you go. There you go for you. Wally somewhere. I don't even know where you're at. All right, but I do got one last.
After that, the tension becomes personal because it's not only about Barrios anymore. It feels like Ryan is carrying old emotions into this camp, and he's using them as fuel. The whole vibe turns into a rivalry story, like there's history sitting underneath the gloves. And when a fighter feels betrayed or challenged, they don't just want to win, they want to embarrass someone. That's what makes it dangerous. Because emotions can bring out the best version of a fighter, but they can also make someone reckless, and reckless moments can end a fight fast. This is the kind of drama that makes fans lean in even more. Ryan then shifted the conversation from talk to details, and that's when it got serious. When fighters start discussing gloves and conditions, you know they're thinking about real damage, not just headlines.
Where did it go?
One last little thing for Mario. It says, I don't even know where to go, Dad.
Here it is.
No, I was looking for the shirt. I threw the wrong shirt.
Sure.
Anyways, we did been doing some research for Mario. He fought Keith Thurman with 10-ounce gloves. We don't want that. We want 8-ounce.
What's that?
Keith Thurman, he fought him with 10-ounce gloves. We want 8-ounce. So we want to know what decision you're going to make. Are you going to do 8-ounce or 10-ounce? I want it 8. I want to go at it straight up.
Oh, 8?
We want the danger.
It's already determined. We already got our 8 ounces.
Okay, so we're doing 8.
Are you
Let's
kidding?
go. Let's go, baby.
Asking.
Let's go.
I know, but with Thurman. No.
Thurman, he fought 10.
With Thurman fought, it was
He
10.
fought 10, right?
Who wanted that?
No,
Oh, Mario requested it.
I didn't request it. It was in the contract.
they fought with 10 ounce, Joe.
No, he said he didn't request it.
Okay, well, I don't know who requested, but we're doing 8-ounce. That's what we get.
Oh, no, 8.
8.
Support.
I'm sorry, Mario. I forgot.
Sure.
Oh, no, here you go, Mario.
Right.
There you go.
8-ounce or 10-ounce. He picked 8. So we're not
Okay.
even going to give it to him.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? You already made your decision.
All right. All right.
No! That's for the seat.
After that, the fight starts feeling even more risky, because smaller gloves can change everything. It's not just about power, it's about how clean a punch lands and how quickly the body reacts. Ryan sounds like he wants the most dangerous version of this matchup, with no excuses and no soft edges. And if Barrios accepts that kind of setup, it tells you he's not planning to run or play it safe either. That's what makes this feel like a real collision waiting to happen. One clean shot can flip the whole night, and with that kind of decision, the chances of chaos go way up. The glove talk already made this feel like a fight built for damage, not just drama. And now the predictions are getting even louder, because Mikey Garcia has weighed in with a clear winner in mind.
Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia. Who you got in that fight?
Oh man, you know what? Kind of, it's a difficult decision because it depends on what Ryan shows up. If the explosive, fast, and strong Ryan shows up, he's got a really good chance.
He's got it. He's the champion.
However,
Barrios got the belt.
Mario Barrios uses his experience, which he has, and we see the Ryan that fought Rollies, for example,
Right.
then Barrios would win.
Okay,
So it kind of falls on Ryan, which Ryan shows up to fight.
if Ryan's on his game, you got Ryan?
I got Ryan.
Hey, you're a class act. Good luck on the. Hopefully, I think you're going to get into the International Hall of Fame.
Oh, appreciate it.
You're the man. Thank you.
man.
After that, the pressure shifts instantly, because when a respected fighter calls it like that, fans start believing it's going to happen. It puts Ryan in a spot where he has to back up the hype with a real performance, not just speed and moments. And it puts Barrios in an even more dangerous mindset, because he's the type of champion who doesn't like being counted out. These are the kind of statements that don't just stay on interviews. Now it feels like both men are walking into the ring with something extra to prove. One wants to confirm the prediction, the other wants to embarrass it. And that's exactly how a big fight turns into a war. As the fight buildup keeps getting louder, boxing channels are starting to pick sides and push the hype even more. And one of the strongest reactions came from the WADE concept, who broke it down in a way that instantly grabbed attention.
I'm excited because I fear the old Ryan is back. And what do I mean by that? The Ryan that was about to fight Devin Haney, the Ryan that was a destroyer before then, a Ryan that knocked out Oscar Duarte. I might be glazing here, right? And I'm not even trying to say that the Ryan that was in the buildup for the Devin Haney fight and all the crazy shit he was doing is the guy I want to see. I want to see a mentally well-adjusted, locked in to fighting Ryan Garcia, and he looks to be that way ahead of this WBC title fight versus Mario Barrios. I'm not trying to count out Barrios at all. It's just Ryan is the A side here, even though Barrios is the champion. And I think that's because Barrios is probably the most available champion in the world in the sport of boxing right now. I'll just say it. So I'm excited for this fight. It goes down February 21st. They're calling it the Ring High Stakes, and the press conference once again showed.
After that, the story starts feeling bigger than just a title fight, because the focus turns into which version of Ryan is really showing up. The excitement comes from the idea that Ryan might be sharper, calmer, and more dangerous than people have seen in a while. But at the same time, it creates pressure, because if fans are expecting something special, anything less will look like failure. Barrios also gets pulled into a tough spot, because even as the champion, he's being treated like the obstacle instead of the main attraction. That's what makes this matchup so tense. It's respect versus hype, title versus spotlight. And when a fighter feels overlooked like that, it can bring out a nasty edge. This fight is starting to feel like one of those nights where somebody's image changes forever. With all the hype building up, Ryan finally addressed the biggest question fans keep asking about him. Not his speed, not his power, but which version of him is really going to show up on fight night.
I mean, you don't know which Ryan's going to show up, to be real. So I don't even know which one shows up until I'm there. So at the end of the day, if he's about to get the worst one for him this time around, So at the end of the day, when I'm at my top of my game, in top condition, top form, I'm definitely worthy, for sure, 100%. When I'm not, I'll say maybe not. But when I'm on top of my I definitely am.
After that, the tone feels more serious, because he's basically admitting this fight depends on his mindset as much as his hands. It's like he's saying he doesn't need excuses, he needs focus. And when a fighter talks like that, it can be a warning sign for the opponent. Because if Ryan is truly locked in, he's one of the most dangerous guys at welterweight to deal with early. But it also adds suspense, because it shows there's still uncertainty hanging in the air. Barrios isn't just preparing for one style, he's preparing for chaos. And the scary part is, if Ryan feels disrespected or doubted, he usually fights with extra fire. That's what makes this matchup feel like it could explode the moment the bell rings. Barrios isn't running from the spotlight, he's walking straight into it. Even with all the noise around Ryan, he knows this is the kind of matchup that puts boxing on fire. He stated, "Regardless of all the bull he has going on, he's still one of the biggest names in the sport, and I want to bring the biggest fights to the fans." He's saying he's 100% ready, and that's exactly what we want. After saying that, it's clear Barrios is treating this like more than just another defense. He's basically welcoming the chaos, because he knows the bigger the stage, the louder the moment. And the way he frames it, he wants Ryan at full strength so there's no excuse later. That adds real suspense, because it sounds like Barrios is ready for the best version of Ryan, the fast one, the explosive one, the dangerous one. But it also shows Barrios has his own confidence, because you don't invite a storm unless you believe you can survive it. The fans can feel it too. This isn't going to be a cautious fight. It's shaping up like one of those nights where someone gets tested hard and somebody's image changes forever. At this point, it's clear this fight isn't just about a belt anymore. It's about pride, momentum, and proving a point. Barrios is coming in like a real champion who's ready for war, and Ryan is coming in with that hungry energy that makes people believe something big is about to happen. Both camps are talking like they're not leaving this in the judges' hands, and that's exactly what makes this matchup so exciting. So what do you think happens on fight night? Does Ryan's speed and explosiveness break Barrios down early? Or does Barrios' toughness and pressure drag Ryan into deep waters? And if it goes late, who do you trust more when both guys are tired and hurt? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tune in for more videos like this.